today's lesson. I'm Gene. Welcome to TribeMusicStudio.com. So let's get started. The chords in this song, and there's a dozen of them, are going to be C, C sharp diminished, some people might call this F diminished also. That it could have 4 different names. It could also be called G diminished. So, but the point is the shape is here and you can see it on the screen. It's also a D minor 7 here. We could play one up here too. But anyway, I'm going to play it down here. There's a G augmented 7 played down here. That 2 we could play elsewhere, but for the song we're going to do it here. And you can see what it looks like again on the screen. And there's an A minor 7, an E minor 7, which I like to play like this, but you could do like so. But anyway. Will be an A7, an F, an F minor, and that's it. Okay, so it starts off in a C, and the rhythm I'm going to do for this one is simply down, up, down, up, down, up the whole time. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and excuse me, because of 4 times. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and down, up, etc. And it starts with a measure. It's going to be a measure of C, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it's a part that goes jingle bell, jingle bell. And then it does another measure of C, jingle bell rock. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then the next measure is going to share that measure with the C sharp diminished. So it's doing jingle bell. That was 1 and 2 and, or down up, and then it goes to that C sharp diminished for 3 and 4 and. The part that's sung swing in. And we get the D minor 7 that's going to share this too. It's going to be jingle bells, 1 and 2, and then a G or G7, whichever you like. Ring, down, up, down, up. Same thing with this measure. It's the D minor 7 again and the G. Snowin and blowing up. See, that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that time I did G7 instead of G. It's up to you. And then one more time, up bushels of fun. And again, another measure of D minor 7 and G or G7. Now the jingle bell hop. And then the G7 augmented. Has begun, and that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and no, you're playing that one, the down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then starts the second verse, which is almost the same as the first, except till we come to the end. But anyway, second verse is going to be the C starting off here with jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bell chimes in. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then D minor 7 again. Jingle bell time. And again, dancing and prancin. That was 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for both D minor 7 and G, and then we come to the C. No, excuse me, one more time, but a D7. In the frosty, or or G7 there, D7 and G7. In the frosty. It's up to you, G or G7. Again, the last part here, coming to the end, is D7 in the, and G frosty. Now we go to C. Water. This one's played, this C is 1 and 2 and 3 and, but 4 and changes to C7 for just 4 and. That's it. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and C7, 4 and. That's where they're starting to sing water. And we go to an F, the whole measure. 4 beats. Bright time, it's the. So after the F, we need an F sharp diminished right here. So this gets 4 measures. Right time in. So you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then C for 2 measures. Rock the night away, 2 and 3 and 4. And that was your 2. I don't want to count to 8, please. Count to 4 twice. Then an A7 is next. And bell time. That was 4 beats. And a D7 also going to be 4 beats. Swell time. D minor 7/4 to go gliding in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now G or G7, whichever you like. 1 horse sleigh. Next is a C, 2 measures. Giddy-up, jingle horse. That was the first one. Here's the second. Pick up your feet. Next measure it's going to share with the E minor 7. Jingle around the. See, it was C, E minor 7. For C, 1 and 2 and E minor 7, 3 and 4 and then an A7 for the whole measure. Clock, 3 and 4 and F. The whole measure, 4 beats. Mix and mingle and then F minor, 4 beats. Jingle bell beat, 4 and. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Next is D7 and G or G7. They're going to share the measure. That's the jingle bell. So it's D, 1 and 2 and G, 3 and 4 and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we come to a first ending. Rock, which is 1 and 2 and 3 and we'll go to G and go back and sing the whole thing all over again because they usually do it twice. But I'm happy usually going through it once. So what I do is when I get to this last section, I guess we'll back out for this one. Okay, so what I like to do there is I sing the song once through instead of going back and doing it again and again. And when I get to the end, do that part that's going the D7 and the G and a C, and I repeat it over and over going, that's the jingle bell, back to D7, that's the G, jingle bell, D7 again, G, that's the G, jingle bell, and then a C, rock, however long, rock. So I just like that's fun. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell. You know, that's how I like to end it. You don't have to end it like that. You can simply go with D7, G, and then the C. That's the jingle bell rock. And that's that. Okay, there's Jingle Bell Rock. Thank you for being here. Check out the website, please. Thanks. Bye-bye.